Kirshner.
They are called our generation of bank robbers, and they've got their eye on Oklahoma and your credit card information. Tonight, we take a look at what you need to know to stay one step ahead of the criminal.
I see it happening to everybody else, and I just didn't think it would happen to me.
David Lamont had his credit card in his wallet, but somehow, at the same time, someone was going on a shopping spree using a card with his card number.
They were going to Walmart's, and they were charging they said it was over $300 each time.
Back in March, he had a meal at Buffalo Wild Wings on I-40 in Rockwell in Oklahoma City, paid for it his typical way with his debit card. It wasn't until he was trying to fill up with gas that his card got denied, and he called the bank and learned his card number had been compromised by someone stealing it from computers at Buffalo Wild Wings.
It got me mad, it got me angry there for a while because I think it could have been handled in a better way.
He says no one from the restaurant contacted him to let him know of the breach, and he'd sure like to know how it happened. Well, we found out. The restaurant says an outside hacker is to blame, and they have no idea whose information was compromised. Take a look at how it typically works. Experts from Trustwave Spider Labs, an information security firm, say the crooks are essentially the bank robbers of our generation, and they get their loot 3 ways. The first group of crooks finds a business that doesn't have very good security on their computer. Then they install their program, which copies every piece of information, including credit card swipes. Secondly, another group of bandits buys that information in what's been called the credit card underground. These crooks then make plastic cards with the stolen information encrypted on them. Then a third group of bandits buys the cards in order to purchase big-ticket items like TVs or construction equipment, and then sells them for cold, hard cash.
They can get a lot more through the computer than they could get walking into a bank.
Elaine Dodd works in the fraud division for the Oklahoma Bankers Association. She says the bank card bandits are all over the world, and they often use fake IP addresses to avoid being tracked.
You're more likely going to see your card used overseas or particular states that we've noticed. We've seen a rash in Florida, Georgia, around Houston, Texas, now around Dallas. California and New York is servicing. Those are the places we're looking for.
So what do you do? The experts say don't freak out. Just check your bank statements daily if you can. As long as you catch an unauthorized charge, usually within a month, you're typically not held responsible. As for why local businesses don't do more to protect their computers, we found by law a good portion of them don't have to. Now, Buffalo Wild Wings tells us they have since beefed up their security. But to read why it's not mandatory, go to my blog at news9.com/consumerwatch. We're here to keep an eye